What's going on, guys? Welcome to my July 2013 Blu-ray update. I have no DVDs and no video games this month. Just didn't see anything I wanted via DVD and video game wise. Got a couple Blu-rays here, 2 Steelbooks, 1 Digibook, and a couple key cases. Let's dive right in. First thing, I've had this since Christmas of last year, and I got it. That is Breaking Bad Season 3. I watched Season 1 a long time ago on Blu-ray, and I actually had gotten Seasons 2, 3, and 4 for Christmas, but I hadn't seen any of them, so I watched Season 2, it blew me away. I watched Season 3, it blew me away even more. It's so good. My God. Like, the last 2 episodes, my jaw dropped. That's the first time a television show has ever been able to do that to me. And, I haven't watched a lot of drama shows in the past or anything like that, but this show is really compelling. And once you start, you just gotta keep watching it. I got my brother hooked on it now, and in the last 2 weeks, he's watched Season 1 and 2. So, season a week. This season is it's incredible. This show is incredible. And, I heard, my brother said he was watching some of the special features, which I tend to avoid the special features on television shows, just in case of spoilers, because by the time this comes out, a new season is out, and I'm afraid they might talk about it or something like that. Might be a little bit paranoid, but just trying to keep it spoilers to a minimum. And, with the way this ended, and it made me really happy that I own Season 4 already. But I think Season 4 has been spoiled for me, and I'm not going to try and spoil it for anyone else. But Season 4, I believe, has been spoiled for me because in the commercial advertising the Blu-ray release for Season 5, or Season 5 Part 1, it showed Walter standing there in the desert with another group of people, and he said, "I killed so-and-so." And I know at the time when I saw it, I didn't know who it was, but now that I've watched Season 3, I know who it is, so I feel kind of spoiled by it. So, if anyone from AMC is watching, please don't spoil the television show in your commercials. Still an amazing show. I'm really looking forward to watching Season 4, but Season 3 was just incredible, and my brother will be watching it very soon. I can't wait to get Season 5. I don't know if I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray right away, because I like to own things. I know a lot of people in the Blu-ray community like to own the movie or like to own the television show, and I'm that way. I definitely like to own what I watch, but if I can't get my hands on Season 5 Blu-ray, it is now streaming on Netflix, so I have it covered. It's an incredible show. If you haven't checked out Breaking Bad, it is streaming on Netflix, all 5 seasons that are currently out, so definitely check it out. It's an incredible series. Next up is one that I picked up in a movie night inspired by Wasting Money 1. I don't know if anyone ever watched it. It actually got denied for monetization because apparently I didn't own the rights to everything in it. So I don't know. I never fight them on it. So picked this up at the Best Ride Train Safe. Gone with the Wind. You can see it isn't open yet. It's supposed to be a classic. I actually think it's rated 4th on the AFI Top 100. So, it's one of those movies that I personally probably wouldn't be interested in. Just seeing the cover and reading a little bit about it, it looks like a romantic thing. But, for where it stands in history, it seems like I owe it to myself and to the majesty of if this is whether or not it's good. I owe it to myself to watch, not to limit myself is what I'm trying to say. Not to limit myself to things, well, that may not be good. I should at least give it a chance. So for $5, the Blu-ray of Gone with the Wind. It's supposed to be an incredible movie, 1939 Best Picture. So, who is in it? I think it said Clark Gable. Yeah, Clark Gable, Vivian Leigh. So, Gone with the Wind for $5. Really good deal. So, next up is one that I've had for a few months now, and it's totally up my alley, and that is Total Recall, the Mind Bending Edition. Now, in the first wheeling around town I ever did, I actually bought the bad version of this Blu-ray. If you don't know, sometimes Blu-ray companies, people putting out Blu-rays, do a really mediocre job with transfers. And I had bought that version, and people informed me on my video that I had bought the bad one, and a good one, this version, was coming out very soon, so I took that one back and bought this one recently. It's a really good movie. It's just super cheese and action-packed, funny, and stuff like that. And the Blu-ray looks really good. I know that they remade it with that guy I don't really like. What is his name? Damn it! God. Anyway, Bryan Cranston's in it, and I think Jessica Biel's in it. I don't know, but they remade it. I can't think of the guy's name. Hang on. I know the guy's name. Colin Farrell. There we go. Haha. They remade it with Colin Farrell, and it looks to me, I haven't seen it, but it looks to me that they took all the funny campiness out of it and tried to make it an action movie, and I guess that works to an extent with a sci-fi movie of like this, but this one is definitely just an awesome movie. Sit down and watch. It's like a Saturday afternoon movie. Definitely B cheese, but really good. I actually really enjoyed it. Michael Ironside was pretty good, and I believe it's Sharon Stone in it. I'm not sure. Sharon Stone, yes, Sharon Stone. Just an all-around good movie, fun time to watch. You haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I don't know if it's on Netflix. I remember it being on Netflix. I just never watched it. My Netflix, my internet isn't good enough to stream in HD, so everything I watch on Netflix is in standard def, which is kind of the reason I like to own the Blu-ray of what I want to watch, so it at least looks good. But overall, I really enjoyed Total Recall. It was a really good movie. Next up, the other one that I got at the Trade and Save. I only picked up 2 this time around. I think it goes for another couple days, 4 more days, I think. So we'll see if I pick up anything else. But Sapphire Series Forrest Gump, awesome movie, incredible movie. If you didn't know, Tom Hanks is my favorite actor, and this is one of my favorite movies of his. Not my favorite. Saving Private Ryan and Road to Perdition are my 2 favorite Tom Hanks movies, but this one is it's an incredible movie. I don't know anyone who hasn't seen Forrest Gump. Even Andrew has seen Forrest Gump and references frequently. And Andrew hasn't seen any movies really. I've introduced him to a lot recently. He hadn't even seen Pulp Fiction, and can you believe that he had never seen Pulp Fiction? And so just the fact that he had seen Forrest Gump kind of proves how well known and how many people have seen it. And it's definitely one of those movies that you can sit down and watch anytime and get enjoyment out of it. If it's ever on TV, it's one of those ones where you stop and just watch it. It's one of those ones, it's universally enjoyed at any time because it's such a pick-me-up movie. Because, Forrest goes through so much in his life. He's kind of too dumb to realize when things are bad. It's a great movie. I absolutely love it. Tom Hanks, like I said, great actor. Next up was the big release for July, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on one. It is a copy of, try and make it sure it doesn't glare, Evil Dead, the Steelbook. If you want to see a full unboxing of this, annotation on the screen. Now, I've said many times that I am not that big on horror, and I'm not, but this movie was really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. It was atmospheric and still a little bit campy at the same time. When it rained blood, it was just so good. And, like I said, I'm just not into horror, but this one was really compelling, and I really enjoyed it. Really happy that I got this steelbook. Not sure. I keep telling myself it's fairly rare because of what I've heard via my brother who works at Target. He said that each store in his district, which is Indiana, maybe it's his region, Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio, only got like 10 or 15 each. So that's kind of a limited number. So really happy I was able to pick this up. I really enjoyed it. Definitely really gory. When I first saw the menu for it, I was about to sit down and watch it. I was home alone, and I saw the menu. I was like, oh God, I don't know if I could watch this while I'm home alone. you know, but it's definitely a good movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Like I said, I'm not into horror, and I really enjoyed it. So if you're not into horror, definitely check it out. You may really enjoy it. I really, really liked it. Next up is another steelbook that I picked up used. That's Resident Evil Afterlife. Picked this up for $6 at a used store. You know, Resident Evil movies, I used to have a huge dislike for them. And, you know, I watched them over and over. I've watched them all recently, all the ones I've had. So, 1 through 4. I haven't seen Retribution yet. But, overall, the first and second ones are pretty good. I like the first and second ones. The third one, which is Extinction, is pure crap. It is awful. Man, it's bad. Like, there's just so much that happens in it that makes absolutely no sense. And to an extent, that kind of transfers over to its sequel, which is Afterlife. It's like they took a bunch of stuff that was in Resident Evil 5, the video game, and put it into the movie. And it was really mediocre. It wasn't as bad as Extinction. I don't know if anything can be as bad as Extinction was. But it's still pretty bad. And I bought it just to try and complete my steelbook collection. I have Degeneration, I have Degeneration, Apocalypse, Extinction, and Afterlife. So I need the first Resident Evil steelbook and Retribution to have them all currently. I did hear that they're making another Resident Evil movie. And, you know, I just don't understand why. I don't remember them being really hugely successful in theaters, so I don't know how they keep making them. Overall, the movie was It was definitely better than Extinction was, but the movie was just bleh. You know, it wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Blu-ray quality was through the roof. This movie looks really good and sounds really good, but overall the movie itself is not very good, just like the rest of the Resident Evil movies. So that's that. $6 just to complete part of my Resident Evil steelbook collection. So next up, 2 more. One Disney Blu-ray picked up. I got to go see Monsters University, so I went out and picked this one up just to refresh it. I didn't have it. Blu-ray looks really good. Everyone knows this movie. This is the re-release for the Monsters Inc. Did I just call it The Monsters Inc.? This is the re-release because of Monsters University. So they redesigned the cover and re-released the edition, which gave me another opportunity to buy it because I missed out on the original opportunity to buy it, which I think that one is like a 5-disc or 4-disc or something like that. Blu-ray, DVD, special features, and digital copy. So yeah, I think it would be 4 discs. Different cover than this one too. So the re-release, I don't think they changed anything. They just give you, they don't give you a digital copy, so it's Blu-ray, DVD only. So when I bought this, it actually came with a ticket to go see Monsters University, which I used. And I really liked Monsters University. Definitely not my favorite Pixar movies, Monsters that is, but they're still really good. And the Blu-ray on this one looks, you know, everyone knows Disney does a really good job on their Blu-rays, but you can see, I think his name's Sully, John Goodman. You can see his individual hairs on his body. It just looks really freaking good. So if you haven't seen Pixar Monsters Inc., basically, alongside the human world, a world of monsters exists, and they, for energy, like electricity and stuff like that, they scare humans, in particularly little children, and the scream generates electricity and or power for their civilization. So they work for the company Monsters Inc., which generates the power by scaring people. So I'm going to stop right there because it gets into some more stuff. And it's a pretty entertaining movie. I really like it, but like I said, it's not one of my favorite Pixar movies. Toy Story and Incredibles and Nemo and stuff like that, I think, are a lot better. But it's definitely pretty good. I like it. Lastly, picked this up. I was in actually a haul video. A weather forecast just opened on my computer inexplicably. Okay then. I did this in a haul video, but I thought I'd throw it in here just in case you didn't see that video. Clash of the Titans Blu-ray Digibook for $4 at a pawn shop. The Blu-ray doesn't look very good. It was a low-budget 80s movie, so I don't expect it to look really good. But overall, it was an okay movie. I didn't think it was spectacular. I don't even think it kind of warrants a digibook. The practical effects were pretty good, and the claymation on Medusa and stuff like that were good. But I just don't understand why they put this edition in a digibook. Like, is it really that beloved? Because I thought it was more of an okay film than anything else. So I was thinking about doing an overview of this, unboxing, but I'm not sure about it. So I think that will do it for this July 2013 update. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.